Well, goddamn. Shit. What more can I say? Justice has been served. And that's how it goes down. That's how it goes down. This killer be the goddamn witch finder general. You got a witch. Burn their asses up. You already know this shit, man. Come on here. We got to open him, man. Talk about this. Let's talk about this for a little bit. I ain't got too much time to fucking. Let's get this down. I have open pen. I'm gonna put this link in the chat. Guilty, and guilty. The bird said. How it goes there. So, family, going forward, have got their justice. Now they can move on with their life. I know that they'll never forget this moment. My condolences to the family. So, great country here that we live in has made a decision. Eric Chauvin will be going to bed all the time. Oh, oh, why can't I see him? Is this Satan getting at me and stuff? And saying he was going to get that free? This is why David and shit. Fucking kill people, shut your ass down. All right, here we go. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back with you after this intro. Here, Chauvin, found guilty.
Man's inhumanity command portrayed on the screen so vividly that you flinch. This man showed no mercy in the pursuit and interrogation of his victims. He was called the Witch Finder General.
Witch finding ain't easy. Fuck your trick one. Get this one. Y'all can get your heads lost, spin away like prison. Intelligence agencies tracing me. Seeing what I did lately, amazing. They not seeing all the sheep grazing. Flaming pins of Josh, get rocked. Mountaintops go fly. Right enough, fight enough. Yet I'm so nice when I expose. Fuck y'all clothes, costume shop roll. Catch info like a stroll. Feeling old, so grab the switch. I'ma extol my foes cause they snitch. Since they can't ruin me, I'ma ruin them. That chopped off head will still spin. Burning witches in they sin. You can't lie, you can't die. I know what y'all said. Just as flesh decay, but eternally, I don't see it that way. Pave the road clear is what you said, but your cult gonna leave people dead. Claim the eye, but y'all don't know you. Watch your desires overthrow you. Man fall down, man go boom. Mask wearing like doom. All caps like y'all yelling. That's a rap. Might as well be fellas. Y'all words are lepers. On YouTube, acting precious. This the nexus. Feel the sun from the solar plexus. Taste the breakfast. Finding all those devices that check. Yo, show respect, cuz.
One line of business, my dear. God's business. Witch finding. Oh, that's nice.
Y'all be looking for that next buzz or some hugs. Watch the general pull plugs. Internet warriors caught up in dark corridors. Fiction like Mordor. Should have stayed on the floor. Y'all know no origins. Laughing orphans, even though we got boiled blood coursing. No more horsing. Real life more important. Y'all speaking cursors on yourself. Claiming God and no one else. Blast you off the shelf, burn your whole library. Easy to do it, look, y'all claim to learn, reading from the Jewish books. Y'all some cookie crooks, lips caught up with a hook. Spooky beats drive me wild. Get stabbed with a knife holding child. Old man, old style. Used to pull kelp out the Nile, and I did it with a smile. Fake roots, smell vile. Rock like Hendrix at the aisle. After a while, seeing gypsies on trial. Yeah, you, the one claiming brew. Unglued and unruly, expose their actions fully. Call me a bully, that's fine. This is how you get bullied straight from the mind. Burning. Cats out there, we have faith. Y'all have faith. Niggas they want to eat all this. They didn't know all this. Maybe they speak language.
Be the first to see it. Be the first to talk about it. The Witchfinder General. Man's inhumanity to man portrayed on the screen so vividly.
He'll be in the building back there. Witchfinder General. Almost went out for the count and shit. Yeah, that's Josh's song. Josh made that song for me for my intro. I gotta make a video out of it somehow. I hate video editing stuff. So I don't know, anybody want to help me out and stuff with that. Come up with something cool for that. I'm gonna keep it 100. I thought it was gonna go the other way. I thought you damn sure you know what I would have had something to say. You know damn well I would have had something to say. But this is what makes this country great, is that it's fair. It was fair and square. I thought, and they selected jurors, both of the lawyers and stuff. They got the jurors and stuff, and they came to a decision, right? In this great country we live in, we got the laws and all that shit. And I'm not gonna be fucking. I'll be the first one to say I don't know how everything in this motherfucker run, but we saw how it was run today, and homeboy going to jail. Homeboy going to jail. Fair and square. And I thought the defense had a good thing going on. I really thought my man was gonna walk, like real talk. I thought all right, he can get that manslaughter shit, but that nigga ain't getting the murder charges. They came back, they get that motherfucker. They smoked his boots. They smoked that man's boots. So he all set. Y'all see the thumbnail? Motherfucker had that nigga them goddamn handcuffs. Had his ass on in the back. You don't have to worry about coming out here no more into the sentencing. So I don't know. I wonder if it's still going to be Jurassic Park out this motherfucker. But shout out to all people that work on the case, all the jurors. You know what I'm saying? All the protesters. Shout out to them, the ones that wasn't acting like a bunch of fucking animals and shit. And shout out to the police force. Because they still continuing doing their job. They got to wake up in the morning, put on that motherfucking uniform, that badge, that gun, and go out there and save the motherfucking people. Right? This is the individual. The whole police department wasn't on trial. This one cop was on trial, not the whole goddamn police department. So y'all can't blame me and say, oh, the police did all this shit. Motherfucker, no. That one motherfucker, he fucked up. Whether he did that shit on purpose or not. The jury said the motherfucker did. And that's just how it go down. That's just how it goes down. The link in the chat, anybody want to come on here and talk? But I know that, Killer Pete, you motherfucker, you said George Floyd and shit. What a piece of shit. Well, I still think he a piece of shit. Like, you know what I mean? Not to talk out the man because the man dead and shit like that. But it still doesn't take away the facts of what I said about our decisions that we make. Yes, there was justice that was served. Right? The man didn't get away. But all of this shit could have been avoided with good decision making. It all could have been avoided. This man could have been avoided taking his ass to jail for how many years they're going to give this motherfucker? He like, God damn, if this son of a bitch didn't trade in that, trying to cash in that motherfucking fake ass bill, my ass has been chilling in the house playing Nintendo or some bullshit and going to work in the morning. Nope. Nope. So we got to make sure ourselves, just like when we're driving, right? Let me give you an example. Just like when we drive, we go somewhere, we got to look out for the other people that's driving just as much as we got to look out for ourselves driving. Y'all get what I'm saying? So, police officers, y'all better analyze shit and think before the things you do, because there's people watching, there's cameras watching your every move. You know what I'm saying? So there could be some parts of training that need to be revised and stuff. If you notice that, I suggest you go to your superiors and say, hey, we need to make some adjustments to this, which I believe they will make some goddamn adjustments after this motherfucker. Because cops going to be like, oh, shit, oh, hell no. My ass in. What up, Nagy? What up, Nagy? Nagy Springfield up in here. He the Chan clout lord and shit. That motherfucker, goddamn. Y'all didn't even know Nagy Springfield celebrity. That ass and shit. But, yeah, shout out Nagy Springfield and shit, helping me with all the Chan boards and stuff lately. So, y'all gonna be checking. Y'all can catch me out on the 4chans and mini chans and stuff. Nagy keep teaching me the ropes over there. So I get it, like, you know what I'm saying, different audience up in here too to mingle. So, yeah, I've been watching this trial and I've been like, man, and what really had it was Thursday when that judge cussed out that fucking prosecutor. Like, you dumbass, you supposed to have all the motherfucking information, stupid. Like, what up, Nagy Springfield? I hope you're
Yo, what's up? Let me adjust some things real quick, and I'll be I'll be able. Everything will be cool. All right, let me just adjust this.
All right. You was at Walmart and stuff, so I was about to say shit. You better get the hell on out of here and shit.
Oh yeah, Home Depot, but I'm off work right now.
Oh, right on. Home Depot, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, Home Depot is a great place.
Yup. They boycotting that motherfucking Georgia, I heard. But anyway, that's another video. But go ahead. What you was gonna say, nigga?
Nothing. I just wanted to say what's up. They found that one guy guilty.
Guilty, and guilty on all 3 charges.
Wow, that kind of blew. I'm kind of surprised, but part of me hopes this is the best result that could happen.
Yeah. Yup. Justice has been served. You know what I'm saying? It was decided by American citizens. And only 2 of the jurors is black. Only 2 of them out of all them jurors, there was 1 mixed one and 2 black, and the rest is all white, I think.
Oh, that's kind of surprising.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy how that happened. I mean, I don't think George Floyd was a saint. I don't believe he was the best person in the world.
Right.
I don't know what should have happened to him. And I'll just leave it at that. But,
Yep. Absolutely.
A lot of crap got kicked off because of that. That's just a shame all around.
Yep. It just shows, too, no matter how much of a piece of shit you are, how much of a bad person, or just things that you do that plague your community and stuff like that, that the government is still here to make sure things go the right way and fair and square. Know what I mean? So people can't say shit about the government now, but motherfucking shit. George Floyd, motherfucker, they sent that cop to jail. Know what I'm saying? But in a way, too, I kind of think, I don't know, man, this is so cool because Killer B don't like conspiracy. But
the cool thing is I know you got hot takes, so here you go. I want to hear it.
Don't say shit. You made me forgot my thought. Gotta do it.
Uh-huh.
I get it back. But shit. Where the fuck I was going? Shit. You don't kill my fucking thought. God.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
Like a sniper. Shit. Motherfucking brain dead and shit. I always brain dead when I bust my ass and shit. Shows about the stuff. But it shows like people can't talk no more shit. Know what I'm saying? Like in the past, they had things and stuff. But people have to understand how the courtroom works, how laws work, and I suggest, well, as you can say, minorities. I just say niggas and Puerto Ricans and shit. That's how I say. I call all Hispanic Puerto Ricans. Call me racist. That's just the way it is out here. People been doing that for years out here. All Hispanic people is Puerto Rican. Whether you from Guatemala, Mexico, wherever. You Puerto Rican out here.
Yeah.
That's just the way it goes. So excuse my choice of speech. Minorities and stuff have to understand how this country works to be able to live it and to be able to benefit from all the things that this country provides. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on no Martin Luther King shit right now, but I might sound like it. But people have to learn how things work, and we have to make better choices so we don't fall victim not only to the bad guy, but fall victim to the things that are here to protect the people. You know what I'm saying? Laws are made to protect people. You know what I'm saying? Like the traffic stop, like the traffic laws. You got the traffic lights and shit. That's not here. That's there to protect everyone.
And you know what other laws protect people? Drug laws.
Yep.
Like, there are drugs that are actually illegal that are very dangerous, like fentanyl.
Absolutely.
Like, fentanyl is so crazy. That is the drug that, if you want to make all drugs look bad, just use fentanyl as an example.
Yeah.
A little bit of it can kill you. Like, it will literally have you overdose and die.
I even think the marijuana laws shouldn't be as loose as they are.
Yeah. There's a very good reason for that. It's because some people have a genetic predisposition to schizophrenia, which is a horrifying disease that destroys people's lives.
Yep.
So if you have that genetic predisposition and you smoke marijuana, it's like loading a gun, spinning the chamber, putting it to your head, and then pulling the trigger.
Right. And there was a lot of things, too, that I come to find out that there weren't really any evidence behind. Like they would say, oh, marijuana cures cancer. So I have a very good friend of mine and stuff that has a holistic business that, they deal with a lot of the holistic things. And this person was stricken with certain diseases that people say that, holistic things help this, help that. But not all of these things actually work. A lot of these things people fall victim to from, you got, we call it, not conspiracy, but the people that
I know what you're talking about. They're called they're called snake oil salesmen is what they're called.
There you go, snake oil salesmen. And you got people that follow these people like they Jesus. Oh, the alkaline water. I gotta eat alkaline foods and all this stuff.
Oh, you want to hear something so funny about that alkaline water? Most people, when they go out and buy one of those systems and they get the thing that spits out water at an alkalinity, they don't know how it works. The way it works is it runs that water over these plates and it electrocutes them. So it electrifies the water, and that supposedly changes the pH. And what that does is that doesn't make alkaline water like what occurs in nature. Because you can take some baking soda, like a little pinch of baking soda, add that to water, mix it in sort of, and then you get alkaline water, and that's natural.
Yeah. And people, they fall victim to that. And sometimes it goes so far to their health gets so bad to it's too late to even to jump in with regular modern medicine. You know what I'm saying?
I do. But if you want to address the comment on the screen, just because it's up,
what the fuck? Nothing was supposed to happen to him, but get banned from the store or jail for the fake bill. But that's what's supposed to happen to him. He should have got banned from the store and went to jail or whatever. But if, to my knowledge, that's a federal offense and stuff with counterfeit bills, whether he made them or not. But it could have all been avoided. If the nigga
there's proof that he escalated the whole thing, so it's like a little thing became a big thing.
Right. And he got caught off guard, nodding in the car. Car.
That's opiates. That's opiates 110%.
Right. And people say, it don't mean he gotta die. Right. It don't mean he gotta die. It don't. It don't mean that they should give him a death sentence and kill him right there in the street because he high. No, it don't. It don't mean that. But him being in that state of mind escalated things and changed the whole dynamics of the whole shit and led to his death. So when y'all decide to be driving around smoking weed and shit, driving around your little Henny, your little half pint of Henny, or your little pint of Hennessy and shit, driving in your car. It's a nice day outside today.
Y'all You know what that is? That's an open container.
Yeah.
You got an open container of alcohol. It doesn't matter what it is. They can pull you over, and that'll be any reason.
Yep. Search your fucking car.
Then that adds to it. So every additional thing after that is just extra points for the officer.
Yep, extra points, extra excuses to look deeper into what he actually pulled you over for in the first place. And
it could have been a broken taillight, but that will escalate to the point where he'll find whatever you have.
Yep.
So you're riding dirty, you're gonna get caught. That's
yep. And now you might get into a little fender bender. And now you might get in a car accident. And now you smoking weed. I know they do that with people with commercial driver's license. You get in an accident, they give you a piss test. And now you can get charged with murder or whatever just by having a drug in your system. You don't even
there's a bunch of reasons why they will do a P test. One of them is diabetes, because people with low blood sugar, one of the indicators of diabetes, they can actually hit somebody by nodding out just like if they were on opiates.
Yep. It becomes a danger. So you got people saying, oh, fuck it, man, I smoke weed in my car. All they're going to do is give me a ticket. And here in Connecticut, you get a ticket. I think if you got under a half ounce or something like that, or under an eighth, I forgot which one it is. They give you a little ticket at first. I think a little $70 ticket or something. After that, it go like 100 and something. And after that, like they do some of their arrest you or do some other shit or whatever. But it could be all avoided. Cop told me one time. He said, yo, we don't give a fuck what y'all do this shit. He said, all these motherfuckers down the street, you know how much shit these motherfuckers probably do? But guess what? They do it in their house. They do it in the house. You niggas want to sit on their porch, smoke weed, and drink. Like the niggas out here and shit, right? They used to be in the street drinking every night, like in the street. And it makes grown people look bad too, because normal grown motherfuckers got a place to go.
Can you imagine a bunch of guys, and this isn't just something that black people do. This is something that a bunch of people do. Like in Russia, they have these guys called gopniks, and they all sit around, drink beer, eat sunflower seeds, and basically menace everyone who isn't, part of their little group.
Yo, you're a trip. That's why I love you when you out here, man. It's like I see dudes in the park that I grew up with and shit the other day, right? They was in the park, they had their little bottles and shit, and I'm like, some of these niggas older than me. Like, these niggas graduated a couple years before me. These is grown-ass niggas.
Yeah, and it's just as crazy in what I'm talking about, because these guys not only drink beer, eat sunflower seeds, and act like, general nuisances to everyone else, they will actually cuss you out if you walk past and even look at them funny. It's
Right.
like these are Russian gangster types.
Right. Now they want to. You like, God damn, these grown ass niggas out here in the street drinking. Shouldn't you? If you're a grown ass man, but they hardcore killers and all this shit, right? But grown ass motherfuckers, damn near 50 years old, should have their life in order where they can have a home or at least an apartment or something where they can invite their friends over and they can sit in the house and chill, sit on the deck or the balcony, or the living room or the den or whatever, and drink and have a good time.
Yeah, that's how most normal people do it. But the thing is, there's a whole idea of doing it in front of the 7-Eleven or the gas station that's a little bit different. It's like they think that's like fun. I don't know.
You know what it is? They think it's fun, but in reality, they have no other place to do it. So, and they try to pick up women. I advise all you women out here, don't talk to nobody hanging out in front of no store. That's point blank right there. That tell you that the person's no good. If they hanging out in front of a store, if I'm gonna hang out in front of my store, guess what? It's gonna be my store. No,
and if they got the bottle in a bag, paper bag.
Absolutely. And if they even drinking on the street, period. You go home to relax. Like my father used to say, right? You know how the hood heads and shit, they drive around with the seat belt, with the seats all the way back. You know what I'm saying? So they're basically laying down in the car. I have gotten some niggas' cars, and I'm like, nigga, like, how do you drive like this? Like, you're literally, your head is like resting on the back seat.
Oh, I've never heard of that, but that's absolutely crazy.
They do that.
I can almost imagine if an accident were to happen. Your nuts would hit the wheel so bad.
But it's supposed to came from like some gang type of thing. So like, like people can't see who's driving because and your head is blocked by like the little center post thing in between the front and the back door. So if somebody shoot at you, it's harder to hit you or whatever. But I'm like, my father, right? I get in the car, I put the seat back. And niggas, get in niggas' cars, they'll tell you to put the seat back. I'm like, nigga, I go home and relax. I'm driving in the car, nigga. We going somewhere. Like, my father would cuss me the fuck out. Fuck you wearing back of my goddamn seat for? You go home if you want to relax, motherfucker. This a car.
Yeah, it's not a lazy boy, and that's no way to drive.
Right. Especially for a nigga riding with you, too. Especially with a nigga riding with you. He should have his own shit. To be wearing back of somebody's shit.
We're educating people today. This is good.
Yeah. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be a motherfucking I ain't gonna say. But no, like, goddamn, like, we gotta think better and want better. Like, real talk. Like I said, there's 50 motherfucking dead there, 50-year-old motherfuckers is hanging out on the motherfucking corner. In the parks, drinking. They're not playing softball. They're not finishing up the softball game and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know I had the softball game, motherfuckers have a little half keg out there and shit. They drink and shit. They have a little 30-pack. They drink after the game. No, that's some totally different shit. I'm talking about when niggas on a daily basis is outside, like on the street, not in your yard. Like I was saying, these dudes used to be in the street, like literally in the street, to the point to this day, like they're no longer out there, but to this day, cars drive down the street and you see their brake lights come on when they approach that house. Because they know at any random time of day and night, there could be some drunk nigga just chilling in the street. He can just step out in front of their car at any moment.
Yeah, and that might make a person feel bad if they have a little bit of self-awareness.
Yep.
You'd be thinking, man, people know that I do dumb stuff. They know I drink and go out and do dumb stuff. That would bother me.
Yeah, and like, you know what I'm saying? And I used to do shit like that, and I got a place to motherfucking live. I'm not letting these niggas in my shit. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I go to the liquor store now, you won't catch me outside drinking. Motherfucker, I be in a motherfucking crib.
Yeah. You take it home and you make sure that it's in a thing that looks like a bag that you shop with.
Right. And nobody
one thing I did once, this is kind of embarrassing. I actually got two things that I did that were kind of embarrassing. One, I walked into a grocery store with a big bottle of Stolichnaya. So I was walking around with that thing like a rocket under my arm. And I'm thinking, what is everyone else thinking about me? I just went in there to get one thing, but it was just really funny. And the second one was, one time I actually just wanted to see what something was like, so I opened it up and I was walking down the street with it. That was embarrassing, but I gotta say it was funny because at the same time I was thinking, what are people thinking of me right now?
Now, listen to what you just said. Pay attention to what Nagy just said, right? Nagy don't do that. But Nagy did it, right? He noticed himself. It looked strange. It looked off. And he was embarrassed by it. Motherfuckers is out here in the street that'll put that bottle under their arm like a rocket launcher or whatever and won't feel embarrassed. You know how they'll feel? They'll feel proud because they got this big bottle of vodka. And the vodka might cost $30, $40 or whatever for a fit. And they want everybody to see that they drink, that's what they drink. Right? And these be the same type of motherfuckers that don't got a car and they walking home with that $30, $40 bottle. Walking home with it. Or they walking to the park with it. And they want everybody to see it. And that's a major problem that plays low-income communities, or let's say black, like hood communities. I just put it like that.
And I hate to be rude and stereotype people, but it's things like that that make people go, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't hire anyone from around there. If I see that street, name, I'm gonna be like, next.
Yeah, like they should have every right to do that. There's certain things, like everybody should have the right to have employment. But there also should be some type of guideline that an employer shouldn't have to subject themselves to certain things. And certain places of work have, how can I put it? I'll use this example here. Now, I heard this about a couple of places. Walmart, right? You got to fucking twist my arm to go into Walmart. Walmart hires some of and I give it to them. Walmart has a place for everybody for employment.
Oh, you want to hear the reason why some Walmarts are just terrible?
Don't they hire a lot of prisoners, people that just got out of prison?
Yeah, they have one of the easiest hiring policies of all time. So what'll happen is you'll go to work there, but you'll soon learn, because I used to work there. You'll find out that it's not one of the greatest places to work. And it's not just the people that you run into, it's also like the policy they have for certain things, like not calling the police. It's ghetto. It's very ghetto how they don't want you to call the police or an ambulance.
That's what I heard. I heard you could steal up to like $30-something worth of shit from Walmart and they won't call the police.
Oh, you could probably go in there and do just about whatever you want. And It wasn't. I've seen people who will take one of those, those little wine bottles that come in like a 4-pack.
Yeah. Yep.
Someone went and had a party in the bathroom and was drinking one of those.
Wow.
Like a 4-pack of little wine things that you're supposed to really cook with.
Wow.
When I saw the empty 4-pack, I saw every bottle in there was empty, and I was thinking, man, this is nuts.
And people being there with no shame. And some of the people, they're not homeless or nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll go in there and do that shit, just like you said. That shit crazy. But when
it gets crazy because you see the cars of the people. And it shouldn't be an indication of what kind of person drives the car, but when the car is full of trash, like to the point where the only part of the car that doesn't have trash in it is the driver's seat. You know something is wrong.
Yeah. And people should have a right to have a dirty ass car if they want. But it shouldn't intervene with other people. So when you got your trashy car, now you want to take your trashy life and inflict somebody else's life with your trashy ass lifestyle, like that, to the point where it harms that person. Like
And
I said,
here's a funny story that doesn't have to do with cars and trash. There was a guy who used, I think it was the same person every time, because he would dump the same trash in this one trash in the parking lot. And I would go out there and find things that looked like serial killer type stuff. like just clothes that were like either women's underwear or kids' clothes and all kinds of other trash. It just seemed creepy to me.
Yeah, but some people are just like, I don't get it. It's like they feel too, and I've seen this in regular day. You can go and be in what do you call it? Fucking like a, I don't know, any old kind of place. And people will want you to be subject to their bad behavior.
Yeah, exactly. And while we're on the subject of places that have like a bunch of a certain type of person there, I actually went to this one vocational school that was like a one paid for by the state. It was in Johnstown, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And it became notorious because I stayed there a year, but I saw enough that it made me go, I couldn't believe that place is still open.
Yeah.
I mean, it was crazy because the first day I was there, I see this dude with his pants hanging down around his rear. And he's just walking around like, walking wherever he was going. But that was my introduction to it. And then a week later, I hear these people doing that whole blood brat thing.
Yep.
So I'm thinking, man, this is nuts.
It's like I'm not saying people say like a homeless person, right? Stinking. They ain't take a shower in months, right? They shouldn't be banned from going into a place and make a purchase, right? But that goes with certain things too, because if that person could go in the store and spend $50 and they like that, like, know what I'm saying? Like something else is wrong, but it is like I can't tell people how to dress. I can't tell people to act. But when your actions do things to other people in a harmful way, like you can have somebody that just got a foul mouth, like me and Killer B, which find the general show, right? I be cussing up the store. Like I go in the store, I don't talk like this.
Of course.
A lot of my viewers in the beginning, that's the type of shit that they listen to, right? That's the type of thing that attracts their attention, right? If I say, "How you doing today, sir?" Right? They look at me and already have some kind of weird ass thing going on in their head about me. But I say, "Yo, motherfucker, what's going on?" Right? They be like, "Yo, what's going on, huh? Cuz, like, you know what I'm saying? Bitch ass nigga, yeah, nigga." You know what I'm saying? That's how the motherfuckers talk when you interact with each other and shit. I know some people don't like me cussing. Sometimes I'll do a show and don't cuss. Like, know what I'm saying? But sometimes I be turned up. Sometimes I be in my house drinking.
Well, here's the good thing for you. It doesn't bother me because I'm used to all kinds of crazy things.
Yeah.
I've seen some things and I've experienced some things, so it doesn't bother me.
Sometimes some of my first videos, y'all listen, I be drunk as hell. Sometimes I wouldn't even hit that live button unless I was drunk. Like my anxiety or something, like I need something just to kill it and just make me loose. So and I use it as a tool. I'm just gonna say what I need to say. Sometimes
I completely feel that. That's actually really something that I can understand. It's awesome.
Like the other day, right? I said something crazy and my internet went crazy, right? Like, shut off. I was like, damn, I'm glad that shit shut off and shit. I was about to say some crazy shit. right? So the internet going off checked me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad the internet went off. Motherfuckers would have heard what the fuck I said and shit. Like,
well, the good thing about that is you can't really offend me because nothing can really offend me.
yeah. But you know, some people don't understand what I'm saying and the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying. Like, know what I mean? Like I said, sometimes I'm speaking to a certain type of audience sometimes. Like, know what I mean? The dumb motherfuckers and shit that I be talking about, that's the type of language they listen to. That's their language. Right?
Yeah, exactly. It's the kind of people that you're trying to reach. You got to speak to them in their native tongue.
Right. There you go. There you go. But there's some people that ain't in that world and don't speak or act a certain way. You know what I'm saying? They come and listen, they be like, God damn, this motherfucker got some issues and shit.
Yeah,
like,
if they're like for example, if they're IUIC, they're probably going to come in here and be like, what's up with this dude? But others understand to an extent.
Right. But it is like I always said, man, like you go back and look at those videos, I might say some wild shit, but you listen to what I'm saying is to it's your decision making. You know what I mean? It's like your decision with how you act and dress, and you might dress or talk or whatever. A person can make a predetermined decision on who they dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And in some cases, I accept it. You know what I'm saying? There's some things I do that fucking can be ratchet as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes what's bad when you know what you're doing is ratchet. And you shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, it's just like when I was in the grocery store carrying around that bottle of vodka. I could definitely imagine everyone's perception. It was so weird, but it was funny in a way because I felt all the eyes.
Right.
Sometimes you need that.
Yeah, sometimes I do need that shit.
Was that a phone call?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I gotta get up out of here and stuff. But,
okay.
Man, happy y'all too, man. Especially Back in Black, the homeschool, brainstorm homeschool talent. She's been she's a new supporter and stuff. She likes what I'm doing and stuff. So
yeah, well, it was good to be able to come on here. So I guess I'll jump off. Take care, man.
Yeah, take care, Nagy. Thanks for stopping. So with that, everybody, I'm gonna get the hell on out of here. And go out there, go about my business and shit. Hopefully I don't fall, bust my head open and shit like I did get in the show. So yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to say this and stuff. My man going to jail. Justice has been served. Ain't nobody can say nothing to do nothing, but there could be an appeal. It could be appeal. There's some politician that made some crazy statements or whatever. And the people are talking about that could lead to him having an appeal. If there's room for an appeal, let the man have his appeal, right? So with that, like I said, this great country has rules and stuff that protects the people and makes things fair and square. And other countries is nothing like this country, and never will be better than this place. So with that, I'm heading on out of here. It's going to be the goddamn witch finder general. You got a witch. I'm burning their asses up. Peace.